view. You didn't tune out, and we are super grateful. My name is Roslyn Felly. I'm here with
Mensa, and that's my name for today. We'll just stick to Mensa for today. No J, no Foley, just Mensa. Let that work out for you.
Right, and that's a beautiful tune from Amanziba Nadru Wagbejeke. We're coming from far. If you know the history of the Gans, you understand the song. They are coming from far. They came all the way from the east, and they settled in the Greater Accra region. And some of the opinion that they are from Nigeria. You know, they do some similar things to some of the Nigerians, and some also of the opinion that they are from Jamaica.
When I was young, I was told that one of the reasons they called them Incran 4 is the fact that when they were coming, they looked like ants on the sea. So that's what they refer to them as.
So like Incrani?
Yes, I think something like that. Yeah, so that's how we refer to them. That's a little history I know about the Ghana though. But anyway, they settled along the coastline, and that's where we are today.
Yes, and Accra is beautiful, I must
beautiful.
say. There are so many places that you might not have heard of, you might not have seen, but today on the show we are going to be touring Greater Accra Region to show you all the beautiful places that you need to know. And we are here with the very beautiful Henrietta Ajete. She is a travel creator and a vlogger. Hello, Henrietta.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm fine, thank you.
Well,
Welcome.
since we're doing Ghana month and using our names, you can also call me Nache, because that's my
Nache. Powerful, powerful. Okay.
We're all playing small now. You are taking it.
That's my name. It's a guy name.
Henrietta Nache.
Ajete.
Ajete.
Yep.
What is that name?
That's the first gang girl. First girl
for the
of the family. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Nache.
Yes.
Okay. So you heard it.
Like Mensa is like a third born.
Right.
Third male born.
Yes.
So Nache is the.
One is heavy for some people.
Okay, I wanted to be sure. I wanted to just, coin my mouth very well before I pronounce it, Yeah, but it's great.
Yeah.
It's a lovely name.
Nache, we want to tour Greater Accra Region. You have done it beautifully. Tell us some of the things that you have seen and what you're going to let the world know about Greater Accra.
Right. So, I mean, Greater Accra is that place that you find so many things, people, food, because it's very cosmopolitan, right? So first of all, if you want to talk Greater Accra Region, Ghana for that matter, if you want to start, I don't think you should start from anywhere else aside the Black Star Square. Because, I mean, even if you drop a photo right now of that place, everybody knows that you are in Accra or you are in Ghana.
They call it a gateway to Africa.
Absolutely. So that's a good place to start. We also have the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. When you go there, you have a side guide who tells you the history about the place and all that. And then I heard you talk about a waterfall, which is something a lot of people don't know about Greater Accra Region, but we do have a waterfall here in Dodowa, which is also called the Chinku Waterfalls. It's a beautiful waterfall that a lot of people need to go and experience. We also have a museum in Adan. It's called the Chim Chim Museum, and when you go there, you see a representation of the men and women who went through slavery. So you see that, like, statues of heads and all of these things are there for you to experience. There's also a guide there to tell you
Let's
about
talk a little bit about the places that you have mentioned, and let's expand the conversation a little bit. I'm talking about the Black Star Square.
Right.
What is so unique about that Black Star Square?
You know, the Black Star Square is unique because that's a place where Nkrumah, like the symbol of freedom, of peace, like as soon as you reach there. And I've taken a lot of, whether people from the diaspora, people from Europe, all around there, and there's that feeling that you get that, okay, this is freedom, indeed, this is justice. So like, it means a lot when you go there. And for a lot of people who haven't climbed upstairs to go to the top, you can't actually go to the top.
You can go
and
to the
have
top.
a beautiful view of Ofosu, right? So it's something you can do. That's the symbolism of that. And I think everybody should go there at least once in your lifetime, because we have a lot of people in Accra who don't even know what the top looks like or haven't been there at all. So
And then we
that's
go,
what it represents.
sorry, you want to say
No,
something?
I side with you on that point. You know, the fact that we drive around there all the time, but it's a different thing when you have to go there and experience everything there as well.
Yes. And try in the evening though.
We should try in the evening.
Also.
So why is it so important for everybody to visit the place? Because we see the pictures, we see, you know, people stand there and take pictures. However, like there should be a reason why everybody should visit the Black Star Square.
Like I said, you see, we are coming from a place of, and not to take us way back into history, but a place of slavery before, a place of us not being independent as an independent nation, right? So we are now independent. We are now a sovereign country. We are now Ghana as it is now, right? So when you go there, it's like, okay, this is what it means to be free. For me, at least, when I go there, I see that that image as, okay, we are coming from somewhere and this is where we are now, right? Yes.
Right. Now let's move to the Kwame Nkrumah Museum.
Right.
It's a beautiful place,
It is.
and his body's still there.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about
so,
that place as well.
So, you know, the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park is that place, and for a lot of people who come to Ghana for the first time, they've heard so much about the first ever president of Ghana, right? And you want to connect with that. You want to see the man who you've read about, who you've been taught about in school as a child, and you want to see who's this man who built Akosombo Dam, who did, you know, so many of these factories that we hear about. Exactly, that we still use today. So to feel like, okay, I want to know a little bit more about the history of Ghana, that is the place I think everybody needs to go to hear about this man and what he means to Ghana as a nation.
Right. Yeah. And the picture is on the screen. That's the beautiful Kwame Nkrumah Museum. And the body is still there. Let's not forget about that. So you can go and see Kwame Nkrumah after so many years.
I wanted to ask that question about the meaning of the design of the mausoleum.
Right. Okay, so, okay, the picture is gone, but...
Well, we'll put the picture back on the screen now.
Okay, so we are told that what it means is that it's like a tree that is not completed, right? So this is the tree, but you don't see the branches because Kwame Nkrumah had so much to do for Ghana. He had big dreams, and even for Africa, right? Because the what do you call it? The things he wanted to do was not just getting Ghana to be independent, but obviously getting the rest of the African countries to also be independent. So this symbolizes the fact that he was not able to complete the things that he wanted to do. So this is a tree that is cut off, or in other words, it wasn't able to blossom to be what it wanted to be. And when you go underneath, you have that feeling of taking rest under a shade of a tree. You know, when you're tired and you go underneath a tree, it's that kind of feeling. So you feel like, okay, you're taking rest here. And that is what I feel like his wife also had that thing to be buried by him, right, when eventually she died. So yeah, that's what the whole image of the building represents.
Right.
Yeah.
Now let's move to the next place.
Right.
The Chenku Waterfall.
The Chenku Waterfall.
Yes, which I'm waiting
You have to go
for
there.
Jay to take me there. Jay has promised to take me there
Okay,
next
but
week.
have you been there?
Yes, I've
Yes,
been
he
there.
has, and he said he's taking me there next week.
Okay.
Or you didn't say so.
And like you said, it's just about 40 minutes drive from main Accra, so it's very easy to get there. Unfortunately, I don't have so much to say about that place. I know that it's a waterfall that has been neglected, that is not spoken about, and that is a place that a lot of us also need to experience. But when you get there, you have the whole feel of what a typical waterfall, you know, is. You can bath in. It's not one of those waterfalls you can swim in because there are so many rocks there. But it's good to have the feeling to bath in, to just maybe take pictures with it.
I mean, I was so even surprised when I heard there was a waterfall right just down our nose. You know,
and we didn't know.
We didn't know about it. You know, so I just out of curiosity, I also went there.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's just beautiful. I was surprised.
It
I was
is.
like, oh, Chenku Waterfall.
It is.
Will you go back?
Anytime, any day.
What are you taking with you?
Well, we'll go along. We'll be ready to walk.
So apart from taking pictures, what else can you do at the Chinku Waterfall?
Well, for me, that's why it's so important for me to document my travels, not just outside of Accra, but even in Accra, because people need to know. So, like, we have our social media platforms. There's so many things we've learned on social media. So, for example, if you tweet about the Chinku Waterfalls, somebody will find, oh, wow, so there is Chinku Waterfalls. So I think it is our responsibility to Instagram about these things, Facebook about these things, Twitter about these things. And if you can't, YouTube about these things, so other people can see, can feel, can hear, you know, all of these beautiful things that Greater Accra has to offer, and for that matter, Ghana as well.
What other places can we talk about?
Other places...
The museum, we forgot about it.
Right.
You know, when we're growing up, we used to go on excursions to museums, and they'll tell us things, the histories that the museums carried. But unfortunately, lately our children don't have that kind of privilege and they don't enjoy that as well. So tell us about this beautiful museum.
Well, the unique thing about this place is it's an outdoor museum. A lot of the museums we know are indoors. So, for example, you walk into the museum and you're told this is this and this is that. But this is like open air. It's very open. And you see, I don't know if we have a picture of it, but you see heads of men, of women, of children, and these people represent what the typical man who was enslaved. I've learned through this to not say slaves. Like these were not their titles; they were enslaved, right? Because it was against their will, right? So you see what the typical male, female who have been enslaved, even the children look like. So that's what you get when you go there, and you are able to connect with them more, because a lot of the museums, even when you go to Kwame Nkrumah Museum, a lot of these things that have been kept are pictures. You don't have the feel, the touch of that, but this is something molded. You can see what the typical...
So that's the head? That's a picture of the head?
Right.
Is this how the head looks like? Or is it a skull? Because...
Yeah, so I mean, they molded these heads.
They molded it.
Yeah,
you can see cement
they've been done so
concrete.
well.
Yeah,
so
it
well.
looks so real. Like you can literally... The details are really fascinating. Very, very fascinating.
Wow. I think schools should start organizing these trips again, because seeing this will definitely draw you closer to your heritage, make you understand the history of Ghana more. And watching this alone is like, it gives you goosebumps.
I'm telling you.
So imagine seeing it, you know, physically.
Physically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we have some more.
So that's
exactly.
When was this museum created? Because I think I've seen a few pictures of these on social media, which has been trending. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Where is it located in Greater Accra Region?
In Nada.
Yes.
You know, all of a sudden our mood has changed.
Yeah, it's right. And I did side with her on some of these stories. When you hear some of these stories, you'll be heartbroken.
Right.
Yes, and you just imagine what they went through at that time. And again, saying that, I like the fact that you corrected us not to call them slaves, but they were enslaved. Yes, they were enslaved.
Right.
Wow, interesting.
Right.
Let's okay.
We are actually very emotional right now, but then we want to hear from you at home as well. Want to get you talking, get engaged, get involved in this conversation. We don't want to do this alone, so our phone line is activated. Go ahead, do call us. Tell us what you love about Greater Accra Region, what you've seen about Greater Accra Region that you want the world to know about. Do call us. We're celebrating our Ghana month. Now, one beautiful place in Greater Accra Region that I love so much is the Makola Market.
Right.
I love the Makola Market.
Wow.
Yes, and growing up, I had opportunity to work in the Makola Market.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I did that for about a year.
I understand the love.
As a child, I would just say I'm the opposite, because I remember after school, my mom would take us there for, she'd go for shopping, and we had to wait for her.
It's stressful, no doubt.
It's stressful. So I remember this was like class 3, class 2, class 3, and I mean, I would be so mad at her for taking us to Makola and sitting there
but it's a beautiful
and waiting.
Because you go to other countries and that experience is not there. People, screaming, somebody calling you, come and buy this for me.
Sweetie, darling, buy this one, push it on you.
Everything. Oh, madam, come, what jeans? You know that thing? It's just the whole thing. It's a beautiful experience. And everything you're looking for in this world,
it is there.
Is at Makola.
Including an aeroplane spare tire.
Everything is the Makola. You get everything.
It is
everything, and it's. I
there.
think everybody that visits Ghana should visit.
Absolutely.
Makola.
They do. They do a lot of the tourists I've had. They just want to do Makola in Accra. They don't miss it. So yes, I agree.
You know another thing I like about Makola, Abaye. You hear that, Abaye? Everybody's carrying their things around it.
Yes.
And there's a woman at the Rollins Circle who sells Rollins Park who sells kenke. Her kenke is so good. It's so hot. When you go pet, it's in a leaf. You know, that's how they make it in a leaf. Oh my goodness. You should visit Makola.
She's dying for Makola. Maybe she should take a trip there. Are there any other places?
Let's not forget Shy Hills as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that is our little safari, you know, and so it's not a place to miss if you want to tour Greater Accra. I mean, you come close with zebras. Even if you want to hold a snake, there is a snake at the Shy Hills that you can hold.
Please, there are snakes. Her face has changed. So,
what she said.
When I went to Shy Hills, the tour guide, that's the first thing he said. He said, there are a lot of snakes here. I said, oh, I see.
That was it? You weren't scared?
No, but we took the trip. We went.
Did you see them?
No, we didn't see snakes, but we had some quite interesting stories. I don't know if you were probably aware of some of the stories around Shy Hills and the rituals that were performed in those areas and all.
Yeah, especially when I remember doing the Mogul Hills, and we are told that the Mogul Hill is that place where when teenagers were crossing to adolescence, they were brought there and taught how to cook, how to take care of themselves and all of that, even how to, you know, grind and all of that in case they get married, those kind of things. So you hear a lot of stories about the people of Shy when you go there.
Is that what they were doing in the depot? No.
Yes.
That's what they were doing in the depot? Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So
we've seen some videos with children or young girls being transitioned into adolescence, having their depot done there, and it's a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, now nudity is not allowed, so you can't do it. But whenever you watch those videos, it draws you closer to your culture.
So the number to call is 0302 211 693 or 694. I want to take Michael on the call.
Yes. Hello. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Right. Where are you calling us from?
Calling from BA, precisely Sunyani.
Okay, nice. Which part?
Sunyani, precisely.
Sunyani, precisely. Into
I'm just working there, but I'm
so what could you speak up for us a little bit? You sound a bit dull.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Okay, so which language you want to speak? Which dialect?
Well, I'm an Nzima, so I can speak Nzima.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Well, we'll
try to understand.
I can speak Nzima. I can speak Fanti as well.
Okay.
So what you can do for us is that, because not everybody will understand Nzima, before you start talking, just share a message of patriotism to Ghanaians in Nzima.
In Nzima.
Yes. Say something nice about Ghana. Celebrate Ghana month in Nzima. Please say something nice, and I make sure that we can pick a word or two from it too.
Okay, so Ghana le el kamo oba boy na yama nyene aho boy. Let's select e bia ba Ghana na yeri onye na Ghana yefe. Ghana anyeliele woke. Ye de ngwanenua nyamre ye ole boya. That's a bit of it. So what I'm trying to say literally is that Ghana is a very beautiful country, and we entreat people to come experience the amazing things all around this country. It's just one peaceful country that you could ever have in our continent.
Right. And did you end with Onyame Boying?
Yes, exactly.
See, I got you. That's beautiful. So tell us a bit about Ghana, what you love about the country.
Well, one thing I have always loved about being and proud about being a Ghanaian is the peace that we really enjoy. See, we can be a bit let's say, aggressive and stuff, but it's always amazing that we constantly enjoy this peace that we've been enjoying over the years. And it's something you can never joke with. You can never trade it for any other thing. The peace alone is one amazing thing. And trust me, I'm proud of being a Ghanaian, regardless.
That's beautiful.
But please,
Yes.
as much as we are celebrating Ghana month, tell our presidents and our leaders to also support the youth. Government workers haven't been paid. We are struggling. We are suffering. Thank you.
Thank you.
Michael, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so call us on 0302 211 693 or 694. You can also hit us up on our WhatsApp. It's 0551 575757. We'd love to hear from you this morning, so call us. Local name, Na Ache.
You can't forget that.
I can't forget that. So we've mentioned quite a number of places. Do we have more sites we can visit in Accra?
Yes, there is. We definitely have to do the Christian Ball Castle, which a lot of people know as Osu Castle. I feel that is a place we need to. And like we have talked about the Chin Chin Museum, I mean, this is where you get to also hear the real story about slavery and how it started with that and all of that. So I feel it's a place we should all visit.
The Christian Ball Castle was closed down. Is it open now?
Yes, it's open.
So everybody
it's
can
open.
go ahead
Yes,
and visit
you
the
can
place.
go there. Yes. It's very, very affordable, especially if you're Ghanaian.
Okay.
So it's not something that
All right.
should deter you. From.
Okay.
A lot of people
do you have
feel-
like packages or you just
No, you can walk in. You
All
can
right.
walk in and pay. I think it's about 10 cedi or 5 for Ghanaian.
Okay.
And I think 20 for non-Ghanaians. Yes.
Right.
Something around
right?
that.
I think we should tour the place as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And
yes.
take some pictures and post it on our socials. So
Right.
yes, since Aninzuma called earlier, we are having a second call all the way from the Western region. Bright.
Hello.
Hi, Bright. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. You're calling from Takrady.
Yes, please. I'm
Yes.
calling from Saturday.
Fantastic.
No, fancy, Anna.
You guys are looking good.
Oh, a hunter. Hey, relax. So, which local language are you going to go with?
Okay. Actually, I'm from the northern part of the Greater Region.
Okay.
Yeah, you've crossed over.
So which of the languages will you speak for us today?
I'll speak my local language.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, so Ghana Nebla, correct. Ghana Nebla country will say how pity when we connect Nebla. Iba link how pity. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is with togetherness we can make Ghana a better place.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a beautiful message. Have a good day. Hello? Hello, good morning, Akwesi. Akwesi. Akwesi, ka wote me ka san frɛ why? Frɛ ne ye mon komo cause ya kakasa ni nyina nso akasa ye beka twi iti ye pese ye no ye di nkomo anope. Iti frɛ na ma ye nkra bia opese ode ma Ghana bia no frɛ ne ye nka wa ha say. So yes, back to the Christian Ball Castle.
Right. Also, just by the Christian Ball Castle, by the way, did you know there's an ostrich park there, just at the Asumdri Park, where former president?
Oh, there's an ostrich park?
Yes.
Wow.
So you can get to feed the ostrich, see them, take pictures with them. Yes, that's something interesting you can do just by the castle.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I didn't know this.
Wow.
Now you do.
Now we do.
Oh, no, wait.
No, I didn't know about that. I didn't know
Now
about the
we
ostrich.
do.
So
now
aside the
we-
Chinku waterfall,
Yes.
that's also something else you guys
You can do.
Definitely will.
Now that you
we'll do
mentioned forts and castles, do we have any other forts and castles on the coastline in Greater Accra region?
Jamestown, yes, there are forts. But the thing with Jamestown is that now there's a whole Chinese construction thing going on. So you don't get the tour like you would have before. But there's also the boxing arena around
yeah.
there. Yeah, it's a very interesting place.
Yes,
to see.
Abukom. I think that's another place. I think I have to put down
You have
every
work to
place
do.
I want to go. I do have a lot of work to do. But we have Reverend Dr. Lutrot right here on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, Dr.
Good
Lutrot.
morning. How are you all?
Fine,
Fine,
thank
thank
you.
you.
How are you too?
Great.
Right. What language or what dialect are you speaking to?
English.
English.
Straight up.
Keep it straight. Anyway, let's hear from you.
Okay. All that I want to say is that I've been enjoying your program.
Thank you.
I'm watching you live here, and I'm enjoying you very much. But one thing disturbs me when we are celebrating Ghana. Yeah, because I grew up in Accra to realize that Ghana was so beautiful. Those days when we were kids, when rain falls, we even shower in the gutters. Yeah, because they were so neat. Kwame Nkrumah made sure that there were people they called Ali, and these Alis were not nice. They gave each one a wheelbarrow, a spade, and that is a shovel, and then a brush. And they give them diameters of how to clean the gutters every day. We said there's no job in Ghana, but there should be job. You understand? And they clean the gutters every morning. Maybe one can take 200 meters, 100 meters and clean. The other one continues. Monthly they pay them, or weekly they pay them. And they make sure. And Kwame Nkrumah built stores for ballers and refuse, where trucks come there to collect them and have the base. Ghana was neat like something.
Are they the same people called tankers?
No, that's different.
Okay.
You see, and this one they give them brown uniform or khaki overall to wear. And everywhere, our rivers, everything were very, very neat. Now look at the country. We are celebrating it. Ghana is supposed to be more than Dubai. We have gold, diamond, everything. Why are we like this? And sometimes we overlook them and look at the fashionable side of the country. And it is very painful to some of us who pass through that area. I was the chairman for Kimbu Technical School, because I went there with Akufo-Addo. All of us passed through that school. Akufo-Addo too the same. I was sitting with the Greater Accra mayor, and I told him about this. He told me, "Oh, Reverend, we'll talk about it till today." And look at Accra. When we wake up, we say we are celebrating Ghana. You see, I'm enjoying you, but I'm adding it to it. Since you are in the media, when you bring it out, they will hear. And as I'm saying, they will also hear. It's very painful. The country is just dirty everywhere you pass. How can you wear beautiful clothes in a dirty land?
Thank you so much for your submission.
Yeah.
We are super
and I like his
grateful.
last words. How
Yes.
can you wear beautiful clothes in a dirty land? And I think it comes to all of us, our doorsteps, to make sure that we keep our immediate surroundings clean. Thank you so much, Dr. Reverend Lutra, for saying all these wise words to us.
We have Asabri. Oh, Asabri, thank you so much for holding on. Hello. Asabri.
Can you hear us? Okay, we can't seem to pick his call or hear him either. You can call us back if you can, if you're hearing us as well.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough time for the calls, and I'm sorry, Asabri, you held on for so long. Hopefully, we can get to talk about more tomorrow. Yeah, so do call us tomorrow. We'll open the phone line for you, even if we don't activate for anyone. For you, Asabri, we will.
You know, one last thing that I want to put you on is to take a canoe ride into the deep sea.
What is that?
Now I got the two of you looking. and once we are talking coastline, I think we need to appreciate the fishermen.
Oh man!
Because they say the fishermen know God best.
Oh yes.
That work is so hard.
Oh, yes.
It is hard.
I can't do it.
It is hard.
And the songs they have to sing to encourage themselves.
Yeah. And for those when they are pulling the fish from the sea with their nets, it's just a beautiful experience.
There's a song. One ya married ya tema inkebo ya inkebo ya jo inkebo ya nwe.
Something like that. One ya married ya tema inkebo ya jo.
Beautiful song, isn't it?
Inkebo ya nu inkebo ya jo.
I've never clapped for me like
yes, no, you've done
clap.
very well. This one there, you've done very well. You've done very well. Wow. So, what's your next? What's next on your agenda in terms of travel? Where are you here to cover?
In Ghana?
Yes.
Well, I did all 10 when it was 10. So
Okay.
now I have to redo and do 16 so that, yeah,
can
even though
wrap
it's
it
still
up.
Ghana.
When you're going, please call me in.
Yes.
I might tag along.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Jay, take it over.
So Naatre has been our guest this morning. She's a travel curator as well and a vlogger. She's been our guest this morning, giving us some sights and sounds of Greater Accra Region. She's going to be with us by all means and talk more about the other regions as well. For all our callers, thank you so much for being part of our morning. But there's still more to come, and
We are actually going to talk herbs. Herbs. You know, we can't talk about culture without herbs. And someone said to me that even in the Bible, it says we should eat the food and use the plant as medicine. Do stay with us.
Migabo ya